My mother erased me from the family group chat on Mother's Day because I worked in a factory, and a year later she stood crying outside my office after seeing my face in the business journal. She told everyone dinner was for her successful children, listed my doctor, brother, my engineer sister, and my marketing sister, then added, "I no longer recognize anyone who chooses factory work over ambition." That was me. Nobody defended me. Not one of them. I read it 5 times, deleted the chat, blocked every number, and ate my cold pasta in silence. That message didn't come out of nowhere. When my dad died, I stayed home instead of taking a full ride because my mom was buried in bills and my golden child brother couldn't possibly delay med school. I took a job at the same plant my dad worked at for 30 years. My mom acted like I had joined a traveling circus. Meanwhile, I fixed the roof, replaced the water heater, and paid for my youngest sister's senior trip when mom forgot. After that Mother's Day stunt, I stopped trying. I deleted family photos. I wiped my socials. I stopped waiting for one of them to suddenly grow a spine. Then I started taking night classes after 10-hour shifts. Steel toe boots, factory hoodie, coffee, textbooks, no speeches, no announcements, just work. Slowly, my life got better. I learned every machine on the floor. I finished my certification. I got promoted to line lead, then management. The office was tiny. The chair squeaked, and I loved it. I still told nobody. As far as my family knew, I was still their embarrassing son in dirty coveralls. Around then, I met Rachel in inventory. The first thing she ever said to me was, "If you're taking over line 3, fix the scanner. No fake sweetness. No games." We built something quiet and solid. We got married at the courthouse. She got pregnant. We promised our daughter would never have to earn love in this house. Then the local business journal ran a story on the plant overhaul and put me on the front page. Suddenly, my sister texted, "Mom is so proud of you." 3 hours later, my mother called like nothing had happened. Her voicemail was bright and sugary. "Sweetheart, why didn't you tell us? We should celebrate." Celebrate what? Her memory loss? I didn't answer. I didn't yell either. For the first time in my life, I wanted absolutely nothing from her. That should have been the end of it. It wasn't. A few weeks later, security called my office. "Mr. Gentry, there's a woman here saying she's your mother." I walked to the window and looked down 6 floors. There she was. Perfect hair, beige purse, standing at the entrance like she expected a reunion scene. "Does she have an appointment?" I asked. "No, she says she's family." I said, "She told me I wasn't her son. She isn't family. Remove her politely and don't let her back." Then I stayed at the window. The guard walked over. He spoke calmly. Next, he pointed toward the lot. My mother didn't move at first. She folded her arms. She tilted her head with that same disappointed look she used when I chose the plant over college. Then she just stood there, waiting for forgiveness, for a performance, for me. She stood there 20 minutes. I never went downstairs. That night, my sister texted, "She drove 2 hours. You could have at least seen her." I finally answered, "She erased me for being a factory worker. All of you watched. She's crying now because she can't rewrite the ending." Then I blocked her too. 3 days later, my mother slipped a handwritten letter through my front door. Not an apology, a manipulation. "I'm sorry if you felt unloved. I was afraid. I don't want to die without meeting my granddaughter." Rachel read it, looked at me, and said, "She's radioactive." So I called my mother one last time. She answered softly, "Michael." I cut her off. "Don't come to my house again. Don't contact my wife. Don't talk about family now." She started crying. "Can I at least meet my granddaughter? Just once?" And that was the moment. The cleanest one of my life. I said, "I no longer see you as family." She went dead silent. Then I hung up. Since then, our house has been quiet in the best way. My daughter turned one surrounded by people who showed up when there was nothing to gain. At one point, she held a toy phone to her ear and asked, "Where's family?" I knelt beside her and said, "Family is who loves you on the hard days." She smiled and said, "You and mommy, forever family." That was it. That was the whole answer. I didn't need revenge. I didn't need her apology. She erased me first. I just stayed gone. Tell me honestly, after all that, would you ever let someone like that back into your life?